Hello, welcome to the Western Manitoba Regional Library's YouTube page. This is going to be a new series we're starting with different kinds of STEM crafts. So throughout the month of February, we will be doing a new craft each week. This is our first installment of the series, and we are going to be making a DIY robot hand, where if you pull the strings, you see a finger move. Let's go through our supplies real quick. First thing we need are a couple different drinking straws, including one jumbo straw. We are going to be needing a bunch of yarn or string. Try to get 5 different colors if possible. We are going to need some white cardstock to trace our hand, scissors to cut out our traced hand and our straws, a pencil, a ruler, and then some tape as well. You can see I've got it here. Our first step is going to be tracing our hand on our white cardstock. You're just going to go around it with a pencil real quick. You're going to try to get some of your wrist in there as well. So trace it down. Perfect. So I've cut out my hand here with the scissors. Our next step is going to be marking the joints on our paper hand here. So put your hand back on, take your pencil and make a little pencil mark where your finger bends. So each finger should have 2 joints. You can see I have 2 places where my finger bends, but your thumb should only have 1. So you're gonna mark them down here, and then you are going to fold the hand where the joints are. So your index finger, you're gonna fold once, and then twice. And your thumb, you'll bend once. And do that for all 5 fingers. So we're now done with our hand, and we are going to move on to cutting our straws, which are going to act as the bones in our hand. So you're going to need your scissors, pencil, and then your ruler. We are going to need a couple different size pieces, so it's easier just to rule it out and then mark it with a pencil before you snip it. We are going to need 10 half-inch pieces, 4 1-inch pieces, 5 2 1/4 inch pieces, and then 1 piece from your jumbo straw that's going to be about 3 to 4. So I've got my straws cut up and I've started taping them onto our hand here. You are going to want to put 2 of the half-inch pieces at the tips of the fingers. You're going to do that for the thumb too. You're going to put the 1-inch piece here. You don't need one for the thumb. And then your last pieces in your hand are going to be that 2 1/4 inch pieces that are going to go right through the hand. And the jumbo straw will go right here. So you're going to want to make sure you do that for all the fingers. The hand is now going to look something like this, with all of our straws representing our bone pieces all on the hand, and then our big wrist bone here represented by the jumbo straw. We're going to take our 5 different colors of yarn, and we are going to knot the end of it so it's like a nice big knot and it's not going to slip through the straws, because we're going to start threading our yarn through the straws, and we wanted 5 different colors so we can each run a different color down a different. Started with the purple one here already. You can see it goes through the 3 different straws and then through the jumbo straw. We'll do this green one next. It's a little tricky to get it through the straw, so it helps if you hold up your hand and you let gravity do some of the work for you. All the threads are through and all through the jumbo straw at the bottom. You can trim the excess at the top from your knot. So we now have a fully functioning DIY robot hand that we've made here. You can experiment by pulling 1 string and seeing what finger moves, or you can pull them all and see what the hand does. You can see them all moving here. So this craft really shows how the human body works, as well as demonstrating how you can build a robot hand by copying the way human bodies function. The strings represent something called extensor tendons, which connects the muscles in your forearm to the bones, or in our case, the straws on our paper hand here. So that's our craft for this week. Feel free to tune in next week, where we are going to be making our own DIY aquarium nightlights.